Hey guys, what's up? It's Big coming to you from G&A today. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a comparison of the first gen Smith & Wesson M&P 1522 to the second gen, the M&P 1522 Sport. The upper and lower on the OG 1522 is polymer. There's no difference as far as that's concerned on the 1522 Sport. It has a completely polymer lower and a completely polymer upper. And same thing goes for the handguard. The original 1522 had a polymer handguard. The new 1522 Sport has a polymer handguard. But of course, that's the main difference between these two rifles, is that the new one has this new M-LOK system handguard. It's very thin, 1.65 at its widest, 2.13 at its widest for the original. And this cap that goes underneath the handguard out here at the end is nearly identical, and it's going to fit up around the barrel the same way on both generations. Both of them have the exact same muzzle device, the same A1 flash compensator, and they both have 1/2x28 threading underneath here. I put a caliper on them, and the diameter on the receiver extension on the original and the receiver extension on the 1522 Sport are the exact same. And they both will use mil-spec buttstocks. Okay, and I was just curious, I put a caliper on the outside diameter of the barrel, and of course, they're the exact same barrel. And unlike some tactical 22s, this barrel is a solid barrel. Okay, another thing is that the barrel nut on both generations is the exact same. Kind of see it up underneath the handguard there. The threads are actually on the barrel, and so it's going to use this same adapter from Tactical 22 to be able to put on another handguard if you want to do that. Okay, another one of the main differences is the sights that come standard on all of the new 1522 Sports. All of them come with the Magpul backup sights. Standard original 1522, it came with these sights. Okay, they both have the exact same bolt assembly. And one thing that I'd seen on a forum is that thinking maybe there was a difference in the extractor. And I took the extractor out of both bolts, and to my naked eye, I can't see a difference between those two. Now, if we're to put a caliper that could measure down to 10,000ths of an inch, there may be some minor differences. Of course, takedown on these is identical. Here's the original bolt assembly and charging handle, and here's the bolt assembly from the 1522 Sport. Here's the hammer and trigger assembly on the original. The hammer and trigger assembly on the 1522. And of course, you see they're still painting those springs blue. Of course, both of these use the exact same magazines. There is a small weight difference, and you would expect that with this smaller, slimmer handguard. Smith & Wesson says this weighs 5 pounds and that one weighs 5.5 pounds. Both of these are pulling nearly exactly the same. They're pulling a little over 5 pounds, both of them. And just, they're going to be right in the exact same ballpark. And just putting some snap caps in there here down in the basement and just pulling about 10-15 times on the trigger on each of those, I really can't tell a difference in the way that it actually pulls. They pull very, very similarly. So there's really no difference there, I don't think. Okay, this is the standard model, the new 1522 Sport. It's the 10208. And my original is the 811033. The MSRP on that rifle is $519, and the MSRP on this one is $449. So there's $70 difference there. And I picked this one up brand new on the market for a week, 2 weeks maybe, for $375, where that thing was a lot more than that whenever it was brand new. So that definitely is going to be a huge advantage for this rifle, is that it's going to come in quite a bit cheaper than the original one did. There's no reason really, and I haven't been able to shoot this rifle, so I don't know the accuracy on it, but there's no reason really that there should be any difference in accuracy. It has the same barrel, it has the same barrel collar that the barrel fits through in the receiver, has the same trigger pull, has the same barrel length, has the same handguard attachment down here, touching the barrel. So everything that would affect accuracy is identical really between these two rifles. So I don't think there's going to be an improvement in accuracy with this rifle. Now, I may get out and try it and may see that, but it's going to be pretty hard to notice that because that rifle's pretty accurate for the platform of rifle that this is. And same thing for reliability. I haven't been able to shoot it, so I don't know, but when it's built by the same components, made by the same company, of course I know companies change and they manufacture stuff differently, but as I look at the internals of these, they're so similar. I just don't think there's going to be a reliability difference either between these two. So all the good things that were going for the original are going for this, and if you like the way this looks, and if you like the Magpul sights, then this rifle is definitely the rifle to go for, especially considering the fact that you can probably get it cheaper. Maybe now that one's going to be on sale, and I really don't know. I've tried to figure out if that model's going away now and this is the only one they're going to sell, or if they're going to keep producing both of these, which it seems kind of weird because this one is the 1522 Sport, where that one's just the 1522, so I don't know if they're making that designation to be able to keep that one going. They both have the same width on the receiver where the pistol grip goes on, and so you can put any standard AR-15 pistol grip on there. I had the exact same Magpul MOE grip on there, and also I want to say they have the same geometry for the shape of the receiver. You can see how this Magpul doesn't fit exactly on the new Sport, the same way it doesn't fit exactly on the original one. And also, they have the exact same two springs underneath that pistol grip whenever you replace it. So pay attention for that. The one spring for the safety like you would on a real AR-15, and then the other spring that goes up for the rear takedown detent instead of it going through the backside like on a real AR-15. They both will accept mil-spec buttstock, so you can put any AR-15 buttstock on there. And then, of course, one of the best things about these is that you can drop in any, or basically any AR-15 trigger into that thing, and you'll be good to go. And it's a very, very simple process. And so both of them have that exact same ability. A lot of the knowledge that I have about my 1522 and that's transferring over and that I'm learning more about it, about this model, has come from a forum that I've been a member of for a while. And if you're not a member of it, go over there and check them out. There's a lot of helpful and knowledgeable folks over there to help you out. And it's smith-wessonforum.com, and go into their 1522 section. So I went through a whole bunch of comparisons here. Both of these are awesome rifles, and I'm just excited that I've got this thing now and ready to get out and do some shooting with it. I think today's Thursday, I think I'm going to get to go out Saturday and pull the trigger a few times on that thing. And both sweet rifles. Glad to have both of them, and they will be staying with me and being passed on down to the kids. This has coming to you from GNA Today. Thanks for watching.